Hello, everybody. This is Jonathan Inbody, the writer, director, producer, creator of Gray Matter. You might notice that this is not one of our ordinary episodes. There's a reason for that. I'm here for a very special reason today, and that is to talk about a podcast that I was recently an actor for. I really think they're doing something special, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about that. So, the show is called I is for Investigate. The Shambler from the Stars is their first season. This is an adaptation of a Robert Bloch story, who, if any of you guys are weird fiction readers, you might know Robert Bloch as one of the contemporaries of H.P. Lovecraft. If you're not a weird fiction reader, you might know Robert Bloch as the writer of Psycho. Dude had an incredibly broad-spanning career, an incredible author, great stuff. But Robert Bloch and H.P. Lovecraft were friends, and they wrote a couple of stories back and forth to each other. There were 3 stories, starting with H.P. Lovecraft's The Haunter of the Dark, which Robert Bloch then responded to with a story called The Shambler from the Stars, and then later followed up with a story called The Shadow from the Steeple. So this I is for Investigate. This show is adapting the Robert Bloch story, The Shambler from the Stars, into an audio drama format, much like this, but it's over the course of a season, it's one story, and it's going to be an ongoing serialized story after that with other seasons. So it's sort of an anthology format. But either way, I just kind of happened out of the blue to be involved in this, and it was an absolute joy to be a part of. Everybody involved is very lovely, and they're all very much like Lovecraft fans, so it's nice to find like-minded people and to be able to do something really cool with it. So, I is for Investigate. Check it out. It's really cool. The first season, The Shambler from the Stars, the first 4 episodes out of 5 are out now. Episode 5, the finale, will be out very, very soon. So, check that out. Listen for me in episode 2, and maybe future episodes. Ooh. I don't know what that sound was, but that was supposed to be enticing and mysterious. Either way, check it out. I play a character called Brett Lawrence, who is basically the Robert Bloch analog in the story, which was a real honor to be offered that part. So thank you to the team at I is for Investigate. You guys are doing great work. I'm really enjoying listening to the show. I really enjoyed being a part of it. Hopefully we'll be a part of it again. We'll see. But anyway. So that's what I'm here to kind of talk to you guys about. As far as like the general mood of this, the show feels like kind of it's very British, very cozy. It's got a compelling mystery, and it feels like a Call of Cthulhu RPG campaign. If any of you guys have played that game, it has that kind of a feel of it, of this is existing in a world with magic and weird gods and all this kind of stuff, that some of it is taken as a matter of fact and some of it is kind of more dubious reality. But either way, it is a fun story about a team of people trying to investigate the mysterious death of a man named Phillip Truelove, who is an author of weird fiction. And that's all I kind of want to say about it. I kind of want you guys to just listen for yourself and experience it. So check out the link in the description of this podcast. Please check it out. Like I said, I'm just an actor for it. I'm not in any other way affiliated with it, but I've been really enjoying it both as a fan and a participant. And I think if you guys like Lovecraft and like what we do here at Gray Matter, you will like that too. While I'm here, I also just want to toss in a couple extra things. For anyone that doesn't follow us on social media, you really should, because that's how I usually promote guest appearances on shows, stuff like that. And to that end, if any of you guys have not checked out my guest appearance on a show called Fast Food Horror, this is a show run by E.J. Miller or Eric Miller, who has been in some Gray Matter episodes as an actor. And he, between seasons of his show, he was having people come in as guests and read classic stories, whether they're weird fiction or horror or whatever. So either way, check out the episode that I was reading, Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe. One of my favorite short stories of all time. It was a real delight to do. It was so much fun to be a part of. So go check out Fast Food Horror, Cask of Amontillado as well. And then also, while I'm here, if you guys are not following the Gray Matter Patreon, you're missing some great stuff. Specifically, creator commentaries is something that we're doing now, where we're releasing an episode talking about the behind-the-scenes stuff, the production, the inspirations, the general kind of vibe, and anything we want to talk about each of the episodes of Gray Matter. So we're up to Colony at this point. We might be up to Jackrabbit, depending on when this releases. But either way, check that out. Listen to me and Jeff and Sam and Andrea, like a bunch of associated gray matter people talking about the show, kind of talking about how the show came together, how each episode came together, our experiences of making it. It's been really fun. So please go subscribe to the Patreon. There's one tier. It's $5 a month. If you like this show, if you support it, please support it. Go check it out. It's very much worth it. And more stuff is coming to the Patreon. And to that end, check out the TeePublic page because we have t-shirts of all the awesome art that John Michael Marinell does for the show. A fantastic artist, a great guy. Go check out the TeePublic page. Buy some shirts. It's so friggin' cool. They're all the best. And then I guess that'll do it for this. So let me just say, I am going to play a trailer for The Shambler from the Stars, the first season of the show I Is for Investigate. I'll let you go out on that. And in the words of, I don't have a good closer for this. So let me just riff one. Have a great day. A catchphrase so effective, it sounds like I'm on horse tranquilizers.
The body of respected horror author Phillip Truelove is found in an upstairs room of his home following a fire. But from the state of the body, it's obvious that he was dead before the fire started. The circumstances are so bizarre that within an hour of discovery, the Department of Parascientific Research, headed by James Gilman, has taken over the investigation.
It's an interesting case. Back and neck broken, all the blood drained, and a dozen or so marks like suction cups with needle points in the center. The torso was covered in a viscous substance which the lab is studying.
And when the DPSR need expert help, they turn to the I Is for Investigate team, led by former employee and seer Owen Blakewell.
Is there any chance that you've had a vision recently which might link to this case?
Yes. I had an unusually intense experience nearly 2 weeks ago now. I did a tape of it as soon as I was able. I was listening to it again this morning, trying to see how much of it fits in with what's happening now.
But one man can't unravel this mystery alone. He needs a talented team who are ready for action. Jennifer Morgan.
The head of the department had a bad attitude towards me. He kept telling me that it would be understandable if I wanted to drop out. I don't think he realized that he was just making me more determined to succeed.
Anton Sorensen.
Relax. Don't you remember? Relaxing is for home. When on the job, remain alert and ready for anything.
Sylvia Grant.
I can't wait to get my paws on the Angel Papers. What I've read so far is amazing. The idea of groups of people having the same dream is fascinating.
Tristan Elliott.
Hey Owen, could you ever contact me when she has some time? I need help with a new sneak spell. My old one's starting to become susceptible to counter spells. I had someone following me yesterday when I met one of my contacts. I managed to lose him, but it shouldn't have been that difficult.
Benjamin Wiley.
I've been studying it, and I think if you don't mind me using a couple of your skewers to exert pressure, I can see how it works.
They seek the truth in cases which are out of the ordinary, but they never expected it to get quite this strange and dangerous. Join the team as they investigate The Shambler from the Stars, a Destination Yesterday production.
Eyes for Investigate.
Coming soon.